In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Pistons versus Orlando Magic. The Detroit Pistons, owners of the worst record in the NBA, travel to Orlando to take on the Magic on Sunday. The Pistons sit at 16-61 with just 5 games remaining on the schedule and thoughts of the NBA draft lottery dancing in their head. Orlando has shown significant improvement this season with one of the league's youngest rosters. They are 6-4 in their last 10 games heading into this matchup. The Pistons are 1-5-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 2-5-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Magic are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 8-0 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The under is 7-2 in Pistons' last 9 overall. The under is 4-0 in Magic last 4 overall. The Pistons are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings. The Pistons are still missing Isaiah Stewart, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Alec Burks, while the Magic are still missing Kevin Harris and Jonathan Isaac. Seeing the Orlando Magic as this big of a favorite is strange, but it's more of an indication of how bad the Pistons are. The Detroit Pistons are losing their last 5 games by an average of 12 points, and they lose on the road by an average of 10 points. The Pistons aren't even trying these days, making sure those ping-pong balls are in check. So the Detroit Pistons to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. While I don't expect a top-notch defensive effort from the Pistons, I don't expect the depleted Pistons roster to put up a significant amount of points. The Pistons have gone under the total in 7 of their last 9 games. They have also gone under the total in 5 of their last 7 games against Eastern Conference opponents. Orlando, meanwhile, has gone under the total in 7 of the last 8 games. Neither team moves at an exceptionally fast pace of play, with Detroit ranked 13th in the NBA and the Magic clocking in at 16th. With Bojan Bogdanovic now injured and Saddiq Bey traded at the deadline, there's just not much left with this Pistons offense. Detroit's leading scorer in their most recent game was Marvin Bagley, which tells you everything you need to know. It's not like the Magic are world beaters on offense either, and their recent hot stretch has actually had more to do with their defense than anything else. In each of their past 3 victories, Orlando has held their opponent to 109 points or fewer, and they have now given up 113 or fewer in 7 consecutive games. Each team is looking just to get their young guys as many reps as possible before the end of the season, so I wouldn't expect efficiency to be off the charts here. Look for a methodically played game that stays below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Sacramento Kings. San Antonio travels to the state capital of California to meet Sacramento from the Golden One Center. These teams have met 3 times this season, with the Kings winning and covering all 3. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 9-26 against the spread in their last 35 road games, 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team above .600, and 8-23 against the spread in their last 31 games overall. The Kings are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games against a team with a losing record, and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Sacramento. The Spurs are 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall, and the Spurs are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Sacramento. The Spurs are still missing Keldon Johnson and Jeremy Sochan, while the Kings are only missing Matthew Dellavedova for this one. The Kings still have work to do, as they have committed to trying to nail down a higher playoff seed. The Kings coach indicated that he doesn't intend to rest any players quite yet, but it's tough to know what to expect from San Antonio at this point. No matter who is on the floor for the Spurs, this game features the NBA's top-ranked scoring offense against the league's worst scoring defense. Advantage, Kings. In 3 games against San Antonio this season, the Kings have averaged 127 points. That includes a 132-point performance in the first game at Sacramento. San Antonio's 25th-ranked scoring offense and field goal offense doesn't have the firepower to keep up. The spread is going to be large for this game, but there's a much greater chance of a Kings blowout than there is of the Spurs keeping it close. The Spurs have failed to cover in 5 of their last 6 games and are just 31 to 46 to 0 against the spread this season. Massive line, but the San Antonio Spurs have been big dogs all year, and they don't cover numbers. The Spurs are losing their last 5 games by an average of 24 points, and they lose on the road by an average of 15 points. It's ugly. I have no choice but to lay the number with the Kings. The Spurs are awful, so the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams rank poorly in defensive statistics. In fact, Sacramento and San Antonio are the bottom 2 teams in the league in field goal defense. Maybe that's why they've averaged a combined total of 240 points per game across their 3 previous meetings this season. San Antonio posted low point totals in recent weeks against Boston, Minnesota, and New Orleans, but those teams boast 3 of the NBA's best defenses. Against all other recent competition, the Spurs' offense has been just fine. Outside of those 3 opponents, the over has hit in 6 out of the last 7 games for the Spurs. Dunksandthrees.com ranks San Antonio 3rd in the league in terms of pace, which gives me confidence that they will try to keep pace with Sacramento. The Kings' defense won't present much of a threat to stop them, and nobody is slowing down the Kings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Houston Rockets. The Los Angeles Lakers are battling for a postseason berth, which makes each game of their remaining 5 equally important. The Lakers will visit the Houston Rockets on Sunday. Los Angeles won its 2nd straight when defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves 123 to 111 on Friday night despite Andrew Davis turning his ankle and is questionable for Sunday. The Lakers are 7th in the Western Conference standings, but 1.5 games behind 6th place Golden State and 1.5 games ahead of the 10th and final spot. Houston defeated the Detroit Pistons 121 to 115 on Friday night to snap a 7-game losing streak, but the Rockets have been eliminated from postseason contention. Looking at the betting trends, the Lakers are 4 to 1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 18 to 8 against the spread in their last 26 games against a team with a losing record, and 4 to 1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Rockets are 1 to 3 to 1 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 3 to 8 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a winning record, and 1 to 3 to 1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4 to 1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Lakers are 2 to 5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Lakers are 5 to 2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Houston. The Lakers are keeping an eye on LeBron James, who is listed as questionable for this one, while the Rockets are again missing Yeezy and Tate. The Los Angeles Lakers are as healthy as they've been in a while, and they're starting to play their best ball of the season as they continue to climb up in the standings. The Houston Rockets are losing their last 5 games by an average of 16 points while not playing a lick of defense. The Lakers have been one of the hottest teams in the league, and they were able to keep it going in James' first game back from injury, but the Lakers could be without him again, which makes this one a little tricky. Still, the Lakers are the much better team with more to play for, so I don't see them taking the Rockets lightly in this spot. It's hard to get behind the Rockets given their current form, so the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As previously mentioned, Houston is last in points allowed and the Los Angeles Lakers are 9th in scoring. The total has finished over in 4 of the last 5 games played head-to-head between Houston and the Los Angeles Lakers. The total has also finished over in 4 of the Lakers' last 5. Houston knows that it cannot defeat Los Angeles in a slow-down half-court game, as the Lakers would dominate in the paint at both ends of the court. Therefore, look for an up-tempo matchup with very little of the 24-second shot clock used each time down the court. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.